How I overcame fear. My proven 5-step method. Coming up this morning on Mornings in the Lab with Keith and Friends.
If your lady's saying that, you're duped.
Be entertained by fun over here.
How have I slept? My sleep has been good. How's that?
I'm really scared today. I got a lot of fear coming at you right now because if I'm doing the stutter, I'm gonna get crap from Marty. Oh
Good
yeah,
now.
baby. Oh yeah. And over there we got John Anderson sucking on the yellow cigar stick this morning. It's the big show Friday
Well,
morning.
because see, Marty and I, we understand how it works. We don't sweat our buttons. The other people, you can see they get all bent out of shape. They don't like the fact that there's the delay.
That's it. That's it.
I think Keith needs to do a test run with his internet before the show starts. You got two brothers from two American mothers.
That's exactly right.
Some of the spectators are asking me if I was black.
He's like, Keith, I might have to miss the show tomorrow. I was like, oh, what's up? He's like, oh, you drink that water, Marty.
You got to think about it. It's dark in the morning. I'm training.
Yeah.
I'm on the show with you guys. I got to be at the gym, handle a whole bunch of shit. Then I got to drive in traffic on the way back. It's dark by the time I get back.
DMV is murder, man. Oh, God.
I gotta suspect, as a black man in America with a burnt out taillight, the odds might be against you from time to time. And then he's gonna look at you, he's gonna profile you. He's probably a fucking badass. And you'll have some fucking white cop who will look at an indigenous guy and say, oh, he's probably a fucking bum because he's got a taillight on his car, and he'll give the guy grief for no effing reason. That's a good observation.
My middle name is. I know y'all ain't know that.
I have a solution for you to cut through the California traffic, or Washington traffic. We have a flying car.
The idea of eliminating people sitting in traffic is going to be such a life-changing thing for so many people. Figure an average I would love this. People do this shit every day. This is fucking soul crushing right now.
It's the only morning show to help you guys get your ass out of bed, not hit the snooze button. Accountability check-in. When life blindsides you, you've got two choices. Just two. Not three, not four, you got two. If you're in Costco, you might have a lot of choices. But listen, you can resist and stay stuck. You can adapt or level up. The key, small, consistent moves. Tiny wins attack fast when you stay focused. So adapting isn't about giving in, it's about getting ahead. My job here is just to laugh this morning on the show. This is the morning show for men where we have conversations here that nobody else is having. It's true. Yeah, it's true. So a lot of brand name labels, Marty, are made by big suppliers and just relabeled with different things. So
that's actually pretty smart.
Just basically means you're taking a fucking discount. That's what it comes down to.
I know those that love Costco, I live and swear and die by Costco. Heavy stubble is the kind of facial hair that women find most attractive.
When you hit a plateau, it's not the end of the world. The point is, there's always something you can do to improve. But the answer is never to stop. The answer is never to give up. Whether you're doing a lot, whether you're doing a little, you're going to get the physical and the mental benefits. No need to stop. That's the fitness tip for today.
It's not about ego, it's about impact. Fear is a natural response, right? It protects us, but it can also paralyze us, right? You're scared of something happening. You're like, oh my God, it becomes quite paralyzing. Identify the fear, name it. Like grab that fear, write it down, face it, stare at it, because fear thrives on the unknown.
If I was sitting on my ass, that fear was just fucking chewing me up. And I'm much happier to stay in motion to manage that shit.
Movement creates momentum, right? Because you keep moving, that momentum's going to catch up somewhere along the way.
Once you train your mind to say, okay, this is going to hurt, this is difficult, I don't want to do this, whatever attaches itself, to the task.
Yes.
When you train your mind to look at that task and see the payoff, rather than the shit you don't want, the stuff just, you're looking for these things. Okay, imagine how good you're going to feel when you get this done. And imagine how bad you're going to feel if you don't.
In my mind, I'm talking to one person. So when I get on the show every single day, I'm thinking about one person that I'm talking to, like right there, looking at their eyes and talking to them, where we don't even give ourselves a chance to go and find confidence by succeeding at something. So create that routine, knowing you're going to fall over and over, and then you're going to be surprised when you actually get up and don't fall. Johnny.
So what's the worst that's going to happen? Live it, own it real quick. Okay, fuck, I can deal with that.
Because fear thrives in isolation. If you're by yourself, you're going to be fearful. You're going to struggle to gain confidence. Fear is a signal, guys. It's not a stop sign.
When you lean into fear and you purposely make yourself uncomfortable, you're willing to do the shit you wouldn't do. It's not about how many times you get your ass kicked. It's about how many times you stand up. You're going to go through so many different challenges in life. You name it. It's going to come from every direction. And it's going to feel like you're just not making progress. Keep standing up, because one of these times you're going to stand up and everything's going to be different. You're going to get paid. You're going to get what you want. Whatever it is that you've been working towards is going to show up.
Obscure Ninja comes up with a comment and says, not sure what women love, but the kind they truly hate is some other woman's hair in your face.
But it sounds fancier when you say mini meatloaves.
Shit, I'll put it on my little toe and eat it if I can get that son of a bitch in my mouth.
If it's something you enjoy, you have the permission to put that into your regular meal plan. There's no food that's off limits. You can decide if you want to have ground beef or ground turkey, whatever it is, but there's no shame in enjoying whichever one that you want to incorporate. Both fit. It's okay. It's really important to celebrate the people in your world, the really significant people in your world.
You're there to celebrate with your family. The food is just a side note. So what's important is the celebration. And as long as you keep the fucking totem pole in line, you'll make the right choice, just as a positive side effect. Here's what you do, brother. You sit down at the table. Yes. You sit down at the table and you force yourself to count to 100 in your mind. That will put you in a different space. When you get out of the fucking car, start snapping your fucking wrist with your rubber band. I don't even look at the fucking menu. I just sat down and tell a motherfucker what I want.
But let it be extreme to some people. You do what you need to do to be healthy and performing the way you want to perform in life.
I look at my fridge and I see your face on my eggs, and that's all I need to do to eat my eggs. Jory,
don't let this opportunity slip you by. You've voiced your problem to the fucking world. Now have the balls to fucking make a difference.
Jimmy and I are going to wrap up the last 10 here with our community corner, our creator spotlight, building a community of men. That's the one business that we're building. But we're also building behind the scenes our Substack. We're staying away from the Botox. We're staying away from the fillers. We're going to age ourselves in front of the camera. Yeah. Using our knowledge and our experience as a way to draw people in. So listen, I battle my own mirror from time to time as well. Actually, quite often, frankly. But hey, we show up, bring knowledge, bring value, and show others that you can do it too. Most people, maybe not all, but most people walk through life disconnected. Disconnected from themselves, from others, from the truth. Why they feel unseen, unheard, and alone, even in a room full of people. Mark's work forces you to get real about your patterns, your blind spots, and what it actually takes to build deep, meaningful human connections. We're 10 days coming towards our 1-year anniversary with Mornings in the Lab with Keith and Friends. March 11th, 2024. He knows that he's got a story to tell. He knows he's a thought leader, but what you're doing is you're struggling to get it out. You're scared. You're fearful of getting in front of the camera. If you need help building your next voice, if you need help building your community, if you need help moving yourself and your personal brand forward, do it through your story here in the lab in the exchange.